The cross-section feature in Civillo is one of our favourites. It's one of the most used features that we see in Civillo. So cross-sections are a pretty important part of planning your site activities, especially your excavations, any activity where you're going to be breaking ground or dealing with heights, dealing with depths to assets. The cross-section tool is very useful. So as a surveyor myself, when I was out on sites back in the day, I would spend a lot of my time drawing up cross-sections in a program like CAD for the engineering team, so they could, plan their works and stage their works and know what was going on in those particular areas. So it's a very time-consuming process to do in those sorts of programs. Essentially, I was the bottleneck here, where they're all waiting on me to produce those cross-sections. There's also guys out on site screaming for me to come and do set out and other activities and things like that. So basically, it's cross-sections, or sort of the need for the survey team to do cross-sections all the time creates a bottleneck of information where everyone's waiting for that one person or a couple of people to produce the information. So the game-changing part about the Civillo cross-section tool is that anyone with access to Civillo can do their own cross-sections using that 3D data that's in Civillo. It's really intuitive, it's really easy. You can dynamically pull a cross-section anywhere on the project with any of the data you've got. So really, really useful for the engineering construction team to actually, now they've got the data, now they can do a cross-section themselves. They can actually do cross-sections anywhere that they are doing works and use that to actually see, like, all right, what's going on here? Let's pull a cross-section through. Let's see how deep this service might be. Let's see what the difference is between our finished levels or our existing levels, and see maybe how much we need to cut and fill, or maybe how much clearance we have with these assets that are in the ground. A good example of how simple and sort of how revolutionary the cross-section tool is for some of our clients is that I was doing a bit of a kick-off onboarding session for one of our new projects using Civillo, and I was showing them how to use the cross-section tool. And one of the site supervisors, a guy who's not typically using spatial data programs or technology, in 1 minute he's pulled up something that he said to the rest of the guys in the room, "Oh, I've been waiting for someone for 2 or 3 days to give me that information. I've just done it myself in 1 minute using Civillo." So that's kind of an example of, I guess, how much easier it is to use Civillo to get this information.